Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of upright men and women. Guys, I've got the lowdown on one of the young men who was run over by the car early Monday morning and had his head splashed out on the concrete after him blazed up the car on Molynes Road early Monday morning. And I need to tell you guys that story so I can just teach you guys a little lesson. I'm gonna give you some lowdown on him based on what I have found. But before I do that, you see, sometimes you have a wonderful experience. And when you find that wonderful experience, you want to share it with others so others can actually benefit from it. And I'm not gonna keep this beautiful piece of information to myself. You see, a few days ago, my computer went belly up. I should say my laptop went belly up. And I had to use my desktop PC at the office to make a few videos, maybe 3 or 4. And then I went to get one. I went to this store in Premier Plaza called Computers and More. And this is what I came out with. I'm going to tell you why so you can understand. The one on the right is one I just bought at that same store, Computers and More. The one on the left it was my niece who bought that downtown on King Street for herself. She wanted to set it up for herself, but she asked me to set it up for her. Brand new out the box. Now, her PC, I was in the process of setting it up and was setting up my one that I just acquired at the same time. Her PC is 8GB RAM and 256 hard drive and 1.8 gig memory. And you know how much she paid for it? $70,000 cash. $70,000. And of course, that's an HP. Now, the one on the right, which is my laptop, the new one, it has a 2.3 gig AMD Ryzen 7 processor, which runs at least 2.5 times the speed of my niece's computer. It has 16 gig of memory compared to the 8 gig on my niece's computer. And it has a 1 gigabyte SSD hard drive and all the other fandangles. Now my hard drive, hers is a 256 capacity hard drive. Mine is a 1 terabyte hard drive. So mine hold on 400% more data capacity than hers. And guess how much I paid for this laptop? I paid $75,000. $5,000 more than what the $70,000 that she paid. If I had known she was going to buy it at the time, I would have taken her up to my place and let she get something better. But there you go. She don't buy it and want me to take it out and everything already. I said that to say this. I recommend this store. I'm not getting paid for saying this. I just enjoyed their service. And a laptop like the one I am showing you here on the right, it's a gaming laptop. Although I don't really play a game more than solitaire. It can hold on all the music, my tens of thousands of music, because I'm a music selector. And it can do the heavy graphics, the heavy type of graphics that I do on a daily basis. Because I'm a graphic designer also. So this is in every way a professional laptop. If you go anywhere else in Jamaica, it's $120,000 to $140,000 you're gonna pay for this. Up at my place, $75,000. So I'm gonna recommend Computers and More to anybody who care to go there and purchase. They're in Kings Plaza, off Constant Spring Road. Kings Plaza, everybody know Kings Plaza. I'm not gonna even look for them, research them number for tell you no. But just go look it up, Computers and More, and see them place there. This is how it look. Big sign. From you reach the car park, you can look upstairs and see it. And guess what? It came with Windows 11 on board, and it came with Office pre-installed, a whole Office suite. And guess what? You see, when my computer went belly up, I actually took out the SSD hard drive out of it and took it with me. And there's a nice gentleman up there called Kemar. I know what Kemar did. Kemar took my hard drive and downloaded everything off that hard drive onto the new laptop at no charge, no extra charge, full stop. Nice people. So if any of you guys need a PC, best of the best with great service and little cost, computers and more. Check it out. Now, on to today's topic. You know what, guys, sometimes when you think of gunmen, you hear gunmen commit some terrible atrocities. In our mind, the normal thing we do as human beings is to think there are some monstrosities. Sometimes we think they are tough and ugly and looks menacing. But sometimes they can have the face of an angel. Check out this little youth here. One of them who the Hardy run over and kill after them shoot up that same Hardy at this little youth here. Well, he's older now. He's about 26 now. 27 to what I'm hearing. But this is in his school days. His name is Shamar Foster. Now, I spoke to somebody who used to be in school with Shamar Foster. And according to her, he was one of the best behaving young men in school. She said him keep a lot of company now because he have a lot of friends. Him always in a group of men. But he wasn't a troublemaker. He was quiet and he would sit comfortably in class. She said he wasn't brilliant or anything like that, but he would do him work. He was always neat, always tidy, and you would have more see him smile more than hear him talk. But he was more talkative and more animated when he was among his group of school friends. He would occasionally interact with the girls in the class, but he was much more comfortable when he was amongst the male cumbullers. She said that when she saw his picture come up and heard that it was him, she really couldn't believe it because she don't know him as that type of a person who causes trouble. Because she never hear him get called up in a class for anything or called up to the office for stuff. There is only once when he was told to cut his hair, and she can remember that he was told to not come back to school on Monday morning without his hair cut. And that is the one thing she can recall of him doing in the years that she had gone to school with him. She say she know him for about 3 years of his school life, but she don't think he was in that class. She think he was at Norman Manley before he was transferred to Edith Dalton James. But she's not sure. But she can't remember him coming there from like grade 7. She says she know of him frequent Chisholm Avenue, but she think him live from Melrose, which was across from Chisholm, but she know him live somewhere in that vicinity. And she don't know if or when he moved down to that bad place because she would see him regularly after him left school and was working at a car tire place on the Waltham. A place where she think is close up to 4 roads. But she say even those times she never know him as no bad youth. And he was still quiet and soft-spoken on those other occasions when she run into him or buck into him. And she said the only reason why she would communicate with him was because of how he was in school. And him wasn't a troublemaker because she said she don't move around troublemakers. So how could a quote-unquote decent young man like this reach the stage where him do them something and what him do? The answer is simple. This is some youth weak, you know. Them love be round too much long seed man for one. And because them weak and don't have them own standard, them can take boots in. Because young men like this want to fit in. And maybe that little job pan Waltham never did pay him no portion of money. And it was easier to him to get a little money from man in America who send out a little barrel for Christmas now and again. And all him have to do is keep and care a gun for them and do them bidding. And him can sleep in bed till hours a night or till hours a day before him wake up. And just go dress and go up on road and know say him having bread and butter still a come. And most bad men, this is the thing with them. They'll want to fit in. They want to feel accepted. They need to be validated. And the only way to get that validation is by being in a group of their peers who approve of their behavior and their dress and their outlook and everything else that they do. So, at that reach the little youth here. Now, me say this all the while, you know, I may sound like a scratch record, but let me tell you something. Anytime when you see a young man love too much long seed man round him, problem dead. Let me tell you that. Because clearly him don't come from the era where the war are going, you know. But from him have man who can make him take a side. I'm willing to take that side. Why? Because it gives his life meaning. At least here is somebody who think me value something or worth something, and all me have to do to be accepted and get approval is to hold that gun here, and when him say to fire it, me fire it. I'm good. Now, the government need to try and reach some of them youth here. Once you leave school and you don't have a job, you just go in an army camp, you put up on a camp and you drill from morning till night and still learn and have them camp they set up all over Jamaica. Once you don't have a job, boot camp, and you live in a boot camp until you reach 99 if you can't work and come out to be a useful member of society. Because there you will learn all the behavioral and social skills that you would need to make you into a real man, a viable human being. Because them now get that at home. Because most parents no business. Now there are hundreds, or perhaps I should say thousands of Shamar Fosters out there. And if we don't do something, them youth are going to continue to cause trouble. So I hope the government will at sometimes step in and creep them up off the street, because it costs with less to keep them in a boot camp permanently than to have them on the road that kill people. If anybody have any further information on Shamar Foster or on the other one who died with him, give me a call, get in touch with me, leave something in the comment section so I can call you back, and I'll make arrangement to get in touch with you and we can take it from there. I need to share these stories to show the government what is going on and how to reach them young youth here and prevent what's happening with them now. Because if we don't take them, the bad man them, the gangsters will. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.